On this episode of The Best, how do you change absolutely anything in your firm that you want to? There is a way, and we'll take a look at it now. A principle I was taught many years ago has proven to be true every single time it's been applied. And that was the BBC. Now, for anybody watching this in the UK, not the British Broadcasting Corporation, but rather Belief Behaviour Culture. And how it was explained to me was like this. If we want to change the culture in the firm, and that can be the culture of anything, the culture of showing up on time, the culture of being emotionally invested in how well the practice is doing, the culture of what we wear to work, whatever it happens to be. If we want to change the culture, we have to change the behaviours. The behaviours govern the culture, it forms the culture. In my one of my old places of work many years ago, there was a parking space that you never took up. It had no name on it, it wasn't reserved. But everybody knew whose parking space that was, and woe betide you if you decided to park there. And the reason why they had that particular parking space is because it was the shortest distance from their car to the front door, and often they'd had their hair done and didn't want to get it wet, and where I come from it rains a lot. So this was their space, okay, and that was a behaviour that informed a culture. As stupid and as nuanced as it is, nevertheless that was true. And if you want to change the behaviours, you have to change the beliefs, generally the leadership. So if we believe that we are just another accounting firm, the behaviours will be that of just another accounting firm, and the culture will be that of, well, we work at just another accounting firm. So if we want to change to a far more dynamic, proactive culture, we have to believe that we're something more than that so that we behave that way. And this is all called controlling the BBC. And I have found that whenever I have been given an assignment by a client in a consulting scenario to attack a cultural issue, the senior managers think that there's a glass ceiling, or think the partners don't care, or the audit partner won't talk to the tax partner, they stay apart, they work in silos, or whatever it happens to be. It's always a case that the culture that they want changed has to be dealt with by attacking behaviours, and that can only be attacked by hitting beliefs. So we start with the beliefs. Why don't you talk to the audit department? What's wrong with talking to the audit department? What they're going to do if you do? How have they wronged you historically? Do you believe that they're going to wrong you again? And it's all in the psyche. And so when you control the BBC, it's the best possible way of getting your firm culture to where you want it to be. It certainly won't happen by putting up motivational posters and going to the odd conference or two. As the old phrase goes, people believe what they see in the halls more than what they read on the walls. And I forget who said that, but I've found it to be true every single time I have had a cultural issue to hit in the consulting. It is all about what's the belief system of those who are influencing behaviour. So if you want to change the culture of your firm, control the BBC. You need help doing that? Just click on the link below and we'll start a conversation. But until then, I will see you on the next episode of The Best. Bye for now.